school, it has elementary and high school.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Hmm. So I am detailed in an integrated school, and the population is small. So
Enrollment
yeah,
is like,
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then your
That
job will
is
be easy. Then, yeah, then your job will be easy.
correct, Alex. Okay, that
Yeah.
is why I only have four classes, Rajesh.
but compared to
When I
like
was
in
when
your class, suppose like you have only 5 or 6 students, it's like not enjoyable teaching them. At least
Yeah,
20 and
yeah,
25.
because
Yeah.
they don't want again question you, right?
wait, Rajesh. Even though I only have four classes, it's also exhausting because in one class I have about 45
Oh, come on, what you
students,
talking about? 45.
Rajesh.
Yeah, that's the biggest problems like in developing countries. Yeah, governments is not,
Mm-hmm.
heeding towards like teacher and students ratio. 45 is like big. Yeah, you can't cover all
Yeah,
the students within
yeah,
even you can't make eye contact with at 45. Yeah, so like
yeah,
teaching is
yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah. I
not
agree that
effective.
Rajesh. Indian students are always doing like that. Teachers, uh, uh, so they say that nowadays student will beat teachers. Do you know that, Shah?
Mm, yeah. Come
If
again?
you will beat student, if you
Mm.
will beat student, then
No, no,
they will
no, no.
start to beat you again. Okay, it's happening in
Yeah,
India, Shah.
yeah, it's happening. Yeah, that's
Alex.
true.
Oh,
It's
High
really
school.
really?
happening, Shah.
Oh, high
Yeah,
school
in
boys,
India, it's
like
really happening.
sometimes, like one of my friends, he insulted like a boy in front of girl. Hey, you're not, putting the like you're not concentrating on like green board. Why looking here and there? So the boy like bring his boys and like the teacher after school, yeah, tissue, tissue. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh
some
my
students,
god.
yeah,
Yeah,
some
there was a
students
heading.
says
There
like
was a
that.
heading in the newspaper the next day. That's why I'm aware of that.
Yeah, some
Mm.
students says like that towards
Yeah,
two
you know the
teachers
reason
like
of
that.
that?
If you think bad, I'm your dad. Student will says like that.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
know the reason is like because of the love social media and like mental health, we are losing our mental health, excessive use of social media and like uh, screen time. That's why the commitment of suicide and like uh,
Yeah,
hideous
in the
crime
yeah,
and like
Idiot times,
insane
yeah.
acts are increasing like dramatically like in leaps and bounds. Yeah, that's why.
in the
Mm.
period of age, they get angry level is high. Do you know that?
Uh, Alex, okay. I'm lucky it has that incident hasn't happened to
Yeah,
me.
nowadays
But
happening in
yeah.
everywhere. Shah. Do you know that nowadays happening is like that everywhere? Not about
Mm.
India. One day will happen in your country also. Somebody, some student, you will beat
Shah,
with.
Shah,
Yeah.
Alex, can I ask a question, Shah and LA? Because they're teacher and
Yeah,
I'm like so, yeah, eager to ask such questions. Like you both teaching in a public school, in public schools there. So
Mhm.
do you use the power of being girls, like being female there? Like in India, female teachers works less compared to the male teachers, and they even show their powers. Hey, if you talk like that, they even like abuse the principals. So in India, it's
Mm.
like training, like they don't want to work, and even they like say complain the police, hey, they misbehaving principal. They're using like the power of girls and power of women and like utilizing like that. I think it's not in common in like Philippines, but in India, it's like because government gives free hand to girls like female teachers. If they complain against any female male teacher, the police is gonna take action. So the all male teachers are like afraid or like scared of girls or female
Oh,
yeah.
teachers. Yeah,
Not about
yeah.
no, no.
they
This is
misuse.
happening
They
not about
misuse.
school.
That's interesting.
This is happening not about school, man. This is
Yes.
happening
I
everywhere.
I would
In
love
my
to.
office
I would.
also happen this kind of things. So
Alex,
girls always have power, Rajesh. Do you know that? Everywhere.
okay.
they
Okay.
misusing their power. Like even like in my my neighbor schools, that two like
Mhm.
ladies, female teacher, they're not teaching, and even like any kind of like inspection is there. Even they fight with the like officers. Hey, you misbehaving with me, like you touch me like that way, like you
Yeah, 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 I agree that. Yeah.
allows the complaint, and like even the like officers are afraid of like such kind of like, so that's like pathetic
Some
condition
females
sometimes.
doing like that, Raj. It's
Okay.
not about the whole female. It's not doing like that.
I'm not
Some
Uh, uh,
representing. I'm not
some.
representing the whole teachers here. I'm just like asking some, general ideas about. Is it like
So yeah.
no,
What
it's
about
is it
not.
you?
It's
What about your
it's
opinion
not.
here? Just tell me about us. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Okay. Regarding with the gender inequality, no, we don't have that here in the Philippines. I think both female and male teachers will have the fair, how do you call it, the fair share of their loads or of their teaching loads. All of us will have six classes in a day.
No,
So
it's
no
not.
gender
Well,
inequality.
it actually depends on the school and the number of
Yeah.
enrollment. Just like in my case, I only have 4 classes in a day.
Oh, you're so lucky you have four classes only.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
based on the law, based on what is prescribed by the DepEd order, we should have
Mhm.
at least
Six.
six, right? Six classes a
Yeah.
day. But it depends
Yes.
on the school. If some teachers, if they're lacking of teachers, then some of the loads will
Could have
be
more than
prorated, right? Will be distributed to
six.
other teachers. So you will have more than six. So it really depends.
Yes.
and what
Yeah.
about like other responsibilities? Here we have other responsibilities. Being a teacher, like teaching is that's okay, but like official work as well. Like you have some in charge. You're the in charge of like uh, cultural
Court.
programs. You're the in
Yes.
charge of
Yeah.
Yeah,
these things and
coordinator.
these things. That is so
Yes,
tiring,
Rajesh.
more than
We have
teaching.
coordinatorship. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah, with so
Eh,
many programs. But I don't take that responsibility. I don't want that. I just want to focus on teaching. So I don't take coordinatorship.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
sometimes you're given no choice.
But in my case, it's a huge school too. We have a
Mhm.
population of 6,000 students. So
Wow.
imagine how big
uh,
we are.
Ali,
So
Ali,
mhm.
Hmm.
mhm. Ali, my friend is from like Philippines, so I know the culture. Like, you have like graduation programs. Like, yeah, she's single mother, so she was going to school and sharing some pictures. Oh my God, it's a grand like celebration there, like graduations. Like, so do you also like participate in that kind of programs, graduation programs?
Of course, that's
Yeah.
mandatory for us.
Oh,
But when we talk about
mhm.
coordinatorships, sometimes you have a choice if you will take if you want to take that responsibility or not.
Yeah,
Okay.
I watched some videos. Like, it's a grand one, like announcing and like going to stage, like, yeah, and providing them their certificates.
It's a very tiring day, Rajesh. Graduation day is one
Yeah,
of the most tiring occasions we celebrate,
yeah.
especially if you are the MC. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you'll be standing there the whole day and
Yes, that's what I
talking all
felt.
day.
That's what I saw there. Like, they were sweating, even like,
Mhm.
using some kind of like papers, piece of papers, and flapping them like, oh my God! I say like, hmm, I saw that, and all were like in high makeups and like costumes dress. So that's why even more like scorching, like feeling hot, like suffocating.
Oh, okay. So it's like a ceremony. Maybe it's really a graduation ceremony.
Yeah, so maybe
Mhm.
like in the end of like year.
Yes, at the
Yeah.
end of the year. But aside from that, we have so many programs and activities that are held yearly. So
Yeah, same here. Lots of
Just yearly,
every week,
monthly.
every week. there is a function like every day there is a day, there is something different cultural activities. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, like other responsibilities like computer work, we have other computer related works. File like some free of sanitary napkins, free of test books, free of dress, free of food here as well, like midday meal. There are many schemes we have to look after them. Like yeah,
Yeah, teaching is actually a very tiring job because you do not focus on teaching alone,
yeah,
Rajesh.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
if
I
you're a
would like
teacher,
to.
you're also yeah.
Yeah, I understand that because I have like close friends. I have a like flair for English. Like I want to be an English teacher. It's a kind of like LA. You asked me like, why won't you proceed with like law? Why you gonna come to like being a teacher? So my answer is like I wanna use here like oxymoron figure of speech. It's like a bitter love. It's a bitter love. I know it's a tiring. It's gonna be like it's a bitter love. I love it, and I know it's gonna be like my headache, a lot of headache. Yeah,
Oh, okay, I see. So somehow you have the passion for teaching.
yeah.
Yes.
I love to be among students, among students. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
interacting. Yeah,
So
they're big face and they're pumping and like asking lots of questions. Yeah, maybe
mm,
my fellow, the teachers say here like maybe you will be enthusiastic for like 2 years, 3 years at the beginning, then you will be complaining, my boy, let's just become teacher, then you will regret. Is it true?
Yeah, I have questions with you guys, teachers. So, in your class, hmm, some people are why is it tough?
go on, Alex. We're listening.
Yeah, some student scored less mark, some students score high mark. So, how you will treat them?
I cannot answer that question, Alex, because I am not teaching math.
No. I'm asking English.
You said math.
How you will
Well,
treat them?
mm, we remediate students, Alex. We give remedial classes. And this is common in public
Unfortunately,
school.
unfortunately, one student is failed in your class subject.
Sorry?
Then,
Are you eating?
yeah, how you know that?
I can hear you chewing
Okay,
something.
then you guys go ahead. I'll just keep quiet.
Chew properly before you swallow. Mm.
Yeah.
There's an idiom like that. Mhm. Okay, are you conducting a remedial classes are being conducted there in your school?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
like here as well, like the learning gap because of the coronavirus. So government is so serious about that. So they are like a special remedial classes for all the classes. Like they have they have learning loss. So you have to. It's a bridge remedial. You know, you have
Mm.
to um, bring back the student to their learning level, present learning level, because they are in like maybe ninth standard, but because of the corona, their standard is still seven because they have been diagnosed because of the baseline test or diagnosed their level is less. So after diagnosing them, you have to give them remedial classes for 3 months. So yeah, extra
Oh.
work for teachers.
It's well we put our remedial class on Friday, so it's not actually extra work for teachers because it's within our how do I say this? It's within the week, and we go to school from Monday to Friday, so it's okay. But and we only give uh, we spend only a half day for our remedial class. So in
Mhm.
the Philippines, we are now having our face to face mode of
Mhm.
learning. Yeah, so students go to school, and in my school or in our district, I mean, we hold classes from Monday to Thursday, and then on Friday morning we have remedial classes for those students who are
Then Friday
having a
evening,
hard time, yeah, catching with the lesson. And in the afternoon, it's our free time, so we can do paperworks, but we don't hold classes anymore.
I have
what
two
they
more
will do
questions.
Friday
Okay.
evening, sir. I think you're a student.
Yes, Alex.
What they will do in the Friday evening, they will start to celebrate after
What
Saturday
what
weekdays,
what do I
weekends.
do?
What they will do in Friday evening, you're a student.
My students? Are you asking about my students?
Your student, what they will do in the
Yeah.
Friday in the evening, they will start celebrate to
They can
weekend, weekend mood.
they can do what they can do whatever they want because it's already Friday evening. They are at home, so they do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Let's
and
talk about business.
we in public yes, yes, and in public school, Alex, we the department discouraged teachers to give students assignment because the department believes that students also have to have free time to be able to enjoy their free time without having to worry about schoolwork.
Mm.
Okay.
Shah and LA,
Yes.
I have a question regarding morning assembly. Do you have energy now? Like you've been speaking for last 2 hours, maybe like so. How like morning assembly is conducted there? Like in India, we have some prayers. So do you have newspaper reading there, or like a motivational speech there in morning assembly?
Can you speak now
We
here, Shah?
don't.
Motivational. Just speak with us. Just
But
speak us. For
And the
me,
most important question,
I
like
need
Alex,
motivational now.
Alex,
Yeah,
let me put a question,
we
please.
don't
yeah, yeah,
Last
yeah.
last
Okay,
have
okay.
more.
Go ahead.
last question. Then you can
Yes.
Alex only one last question. And Shah and LA, how do you like give a public speech when there is a meeting and there is like any function there? How do you prepare your lesson? Like how's your beginning? I'm so interested about like public speaking. How you start? Like how do you address like a respected principal, sir, all the erudite and knowledgeable teacher, and the young brain of my Filipino country, the students. Do you speak like that?
I
My
don't. I
okay.
don't give public speeches, Rajesh.
Oh, no, like at your school, like when your teacher parents
Kind
are there, like and something you have to give your speech regarding like parents meeting, maybe.
parents meeting. Well, I always start the meeting with a prayer. That's what I do, and after that, of course, I discuss the agenda. I do
Mhm.
not. I think I and L are somewhat similar. We always go straight to the point. No,
Yes.
we
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah, we do it
So if
professionally.
Mhm.
mm-hmm,
Like how do you point out their mistake? Like, hey, if this is the progress report to your student, like he was absent that day and he's not making any progress. I have been using different techniques. What should I do with your student? What should I do with your child? Do you say it like that, or what's your feedback to?
We always
no, yes.
figure out the root of the problem because sometimes uh, the reason of their absences, the students' absences, are related to their how do you say that? Somehow um, related
Mm,
to
what is it?
the reason of their absences because sometimes students
Mm-hmm,
do not go to school because they don't have enough money
Mhm.
uh, to go to school.
or they are working,
Yes, they are working or they have family problem, so we
or
figure,
they're sick.
yes, they're sick, family member is sick,
Mm,
or we need to figure out first the real problem
Mhm.
behind their absences.
Mhm.
So, after we figure that out, maybe that's the perfect time to think of the ways, right, on how we are going to deal with that kind of problem.
mm-hmm.
That's how the
Yes,
public That's how the public teachers are busy. Since your class, like you mentioned, you have almost like 45 students. So giving everyone attention and like figuring out their
Mhm.
background, their family situations, and taking the reports, making the reports, and like working on that. I know you're gonna be busy at your home as well. You're thinking about that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, I've,
Okay. But since I like what you said, there's too many students. So Sha, I know you know this. We only focus on the low performing students, right? We focus
that's
on
true.
the low performing students. So yeah,
I know in the end you have to show your results. So like always focusing on like those students who gonna be like back. So yeah, public teachers have to be responsible for their results. So most of the public teachers they only think about their results. And even they fight, oh it's my period, it's my lesson. Yeah, you taking my time, yeah. These days like it's they have to be responsible for like results. In the end the governments like analyze, hey, how much results you have produced, like yeah.
Yeah,
This is the
they do not actually, yes, in the Philippines. I don't know if it's also the same in India, which is, but
Yeah, we have
yeah.
some criteria here. Government has decided like if the students like 80% of students pass, then your teaching is good. But like it's less than 80%, then you have to like penalize. They take some salary like deduction, and they don't give like
Um,
advancement like your progress. Yeah, each year the salary is like increased here, like
mm-hmm.
and like if your result is not good, then this year's like increasement is like increase is like not given to you, so like you will work hard next year. Yeah,
Mm. So you mean teachers' salary increases every year?
yes,
Depends
yes,
on,
yes.
I mean, it depends on
Now
their performance.
every teacher's salary is increased every year. Yeah,
Oh, that's nice. Not in
yeah,
the Philippines.
like if you've been working like 20 years, then the compared to the newly appointment teacher, their salary is like double. Like they my even like here the elementary teacher, their salary like they've been teaching over the last 20 years, and their salary per
Mm.
month is almost $2,000,
Wow. Yeah,
and they
that's.
do nothing because they've been old, and like their old teaching methods, just sitting putting some alphabets on like board, blackboard or green
Mhm.
board, and then hey students, copy that, I will check your notebook tomorrow. So they're sitting again. Oh
Oh,
my god, it's pathetic. Not
yes, it
all,
is.
not all,
Yeah, in the.
not all. Few teachers they are so laborious because they have got the job. Lots of struggle after lots of struggles nowadays in employment.
Mhm.
High, but the old, in got the job like in 2000 and 1995 or 1985. So I'm talking about those teachers. Yeah. Hmm.
Mm, okay.
I think you must have those kind of teachers as well in your society because it's also developing country, and where, but your education is high. Like, mm, what's your education
Okay.
ratio, by the way?
Well,
India is 80% people are educated now. What about you there?
I don't actually know.
Let me Google
I don't.
Filipino
Uh,
education
no
ratio.
idea. Yes.
we don't know the exact statistics for that, but
Mm.
roughly, I think we think, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 60% is educated, right, Sha? Maybe around 60%.
I don't think so, L.
Oh my god, why the Google says it's like 97? Oh no.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Philippines
unbelievable.
literacy rate is in
Is
2009
97?
96.28%.
Oh, that is in 2009.
Wow. You can Google, it says so. But your all people are educated there. 96.24. Oh my god. That sounds good. Congratulations.
Was it
Filipino
2009 or 2019, Regis? I just
2019, according to the statistics data,
I no
2019
no
is
comment.
96.24%. People are
Leave
literacy
it
rate
that
of
L.
living that. Mm. So you people are like your job is secure compared to others. I have a like harsh question if you wanna answer that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I,
What is it?
I used to have a friend. She's so fluent at English. She was a teacher before Corona period, but like now she's working on like what's the application? Social sites, like friendship sites. Yeah. Oh my god, how to term them? Like I don't know how to say that sites.
Dating site?
A
Dating
date.
site?
Oh my god, my dating site. I asked her, "Oh my god, you're so fluent. Why are you here?" They say, "Oh, I was an English teacher, and I left the job because I'm earning here more than that."
Oh.
Yeah.
A dating site?
Yeah.
She's
What
very
does she
a
earn?
dating site?
Oh, there are lots of dating sites nowadays. Yeah.
What does she do with a dating site, and how does she earn in a dating site? I'm
I don't
I'm
know. I have
curious. I
to
want to try that too. I might earn a lot too.
come on.
I'm sorry. That's
Forget about
funny.
that. Forget
Yeah,
about
no,
that.
no. We're curious about that. Does she teach
Oh,
there? What does she
oh
do
no,
there?
no, 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 no. She's just sitting. She's just sitting here, like on camera, and just talking to boys, and like, yeah, that's all. They make friends.
And
Hey,
she's
hello.
earning.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
Who pays? Who pays
If a boy,
her?
no, if a
The
boy have to,
boys?
yeah, if they gonna call them privately. If they give like earning, like pay the
Uh,
money. Yeah, they subscribe.
yeah.
If they subscribe, they can talk to them privately. Yeah. Otherwise, they can talk like
Uh,
normal. Yeah.
all right. I
but
get
they're
it.
not discussing English there. Am I
They're
right?
not.
No, no.
Absolutely
Ah,
Oh,
not.
right.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay. I tell you why I was there. Okay, I was using Hello application. It's like a similar application, this one, and I got an advertisement. Hey, if you are bored in your life, you can use this application. So I download the application. There was the girl. Listen, she was talking like in English. So I was started. She said, "Oh, you speaking good because compared to the other like viewers here." And then she started speaking in a fluently. I said, "Oh my god, it's dramatically like your fluency is good." And she narrated, "Oh, I was an English teacher, and like I think Corona period, I lost my job, and now I shifted to this job." Yeah, that's how I came to know. She said,
Mm,
"Like I'm a single. Most of the girls, like 60%, they're single mother. We don't have like resources, so we have to depend on this kind of like
mm-hmm.
we. I didn't have any choice but to go to like on dating sites." Yeah.
I I disagree with her reason. Like she said, she doesn't have a choice. She actually has a choice. You can find a lot
Mm.
of job being an English teacher. You can teach
Maybe,
online. You can teach face to face. You can teach privately. You can tutor like
mm,
that.
maybe she wants to make like easy money without any
Yeah, maybe.
like just casually sitting and like talking here and there
Mm,
and like without effort. She
yes,
wanna gonna have easy money. Yeah, that's why.
I think so too. Hmm.
But everyone like justify their why they do